About them every night. I talk about polyester, which I do know. Shows like All in the Family in the 70s. Watergate was in the 1970s. Vietnam War continued through the 1970s, but then I kind of hit I don't know too much more about the 70s, so we asked the audience to help me out just a little bit. It's all about participation, like I said. So I know there's some of you out there in the audience who remember something about the 70s. Bob, you told me you remembered something about the 70s. Obviously that dancing was just, I mean, blew us all away. Really, let's give him a round of applause again, I think. Probably our favorite so far. Thank you. Carol, you're a brave woman. But the 1970s, I really need some help on what was big in the 1970s, like on a national scale. Some things that happened to the nation in the 70s that really made an impact. Okay, Ethel, you're here with a brand new t-shirt tonight. You might as well tell us something big that happened in the 70s, big national. Oh, Streakin' was in the 1970s. You just keep the new shirt on, Ethel. Thank you. Streakin' happened in the 70s. All My Children debuted in 1970s. That's right. Making my big soap opera debut in a few weeks. Yeah. Don't see or trust me when you see it. You'll understand why I'm telling you not to clap. The Last Partridge Family aired on this date in 1974. That's good. Good trivia, 70s fans. The first Coke can was invented in the 1970s, so we had cans like that in the 1970s. Let's see, what else? There was, what'd you say? There was a gas shortage. That sign you're holding up, that you're not holding that up to show, that's a fan. Okay, good. I thought you were trying to show me a sign of myself. I was like, oh. The gas shortage was in the 1970s. We might be having another one in a minute ourselves, so let's... what else happened big in the 1970s, yes ma'am? The bicentennial of the country was in the 1970s. 1976, 200 years of America. We'll take one more real quickly here. Let's see, hold on. I like to be creative with who I pick here. Something else of national importance, let's see. Okay, yes ma'am, before you hurt yourself. You are a proud mom, aren't you? Something of national importance. Let's see. Hold on, let's see. You know, yes Mandy. You know what? I'm sick of this, people. Let me explain something to you. Now, how many, don't scream, just raise your hand if you've been to this show before. Raise your hand, okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up, keep them up. Okay, no, put them down, Raise your hand if you've never been to this particular show before. That's good. Shoot, keep them up, those people keep them up. That's good, because I'm getting worried about the Christmas tour. I'm thinking, Lord, the same people coming to the same show over and over. There's no way we're going to be able to sell out a Christmas tour, because they just... Well, I get worried, because you know gas is going to be like $6 a gallon by Christmas. And I don't know that you people will want to drive that much. So, I do get worried. So let me see, how many people have not yet been to a Jukebox tour show yet? Raise your hand again. I would say that's about 1,500. That's good. Okay, I can deal with that. That makes me feel good. How many gentlemen have not been to the Jukebox tour before? Just the gentlemen. Oh, Lord, that's half of you. And I know that most of you hated coming tonight already. So, okay, put your hands back up if you've been to the show before. You have. You just keep them up, no screaming. Now let me clarify something. And I know you haven't. That's why I'm gonna call you out. Keep them up. I think you deserve to hold those hands up for a while. Now I'll do this little bit. Keep them up. Don't put them down. If you see somebody who's got their hands up and you see them put them down, you let them know. Put it back up. If I'm talking, and I want them up. All you people with your hands up, put them both up. I want to see. Now hold on. I may make you keep them up for 30 minutes. Listen. I do this little bit about the 1970s every night, for those of you who have not been to the 70s show, to this show. I do this bit about the 70s every night, and every night we talk about big things in the 70s. People will say things like, you were born, and I will ignore them. Because I want to get to the end, and that's my big punchline. I say, well, the biggest thing that happened in the 70s was I was born. All these people who have their hands up right now, you know this. I was born again because you ruined the show. That's my little bit. Keep them up. Keep them up. If you want to clap, clap. Now let's try this again. Put your hands down. Let me talk about big things that happened in the 1970s. Okay, big things that happened in the 1970s. Please do not screw up the show. Yes, ma'am? Oh, that's depressing. The Munich shootings in the 1972 Olympics. Lord, there must have been something. If all you're going to think about is depressing stuff, maybe we just should say, I was born in the 70s. Why?
Wonder Woman. We had the greatest American hero. Hit me one more time.